This is 95.3 Business Now.
Welcome back, everyone. The Association of Stockbroking Houses of Nigeria and the Chartered Institute of Stockbrokers will today host a pull-up ceremony in honor of Oscar Onyema, the outgoing Group Chief Executive Officer of the NGX Group. Onyema's exit marks the end of a remarkable 13-year tenure, during which he initially served as the CEO of a former Nigerian stock exchange and later as the Group CEO of the NGX Group PLC. Onyema's tenure straddles the former NSE to the completion of the exchange's demutualization process in 2021. Charles Fakrogha is a stockbroker and a personal finance expert, and he joins me now for a conversation on Onyema's tenure at the exchange. We thank you for connecting in on the show this Tuesday morning, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Aramide, for having me on the show.
All right, you're welcome. So, what are the thoughts behind today's pullout ceremony for Oscar Onyema at the NGX?
Well, thank you very much. Oscar Onyema, I would describe him as the general of the market. He is a true general of the capital market and the economy as a whole. From your intro, you made mention that he midwife the demutualization process, which is a very epoch event in the history of the Nigerian capital market and the economy as a whole. We saw the exchange, formerly the Nigerian Stock Exchange, transforming to a demutualized exchange, which is that it became the NGS Group PLC with 3 subsidiaries: the NGX Limited, NGX Red, and of course, NGS Real Estate. For us, that was an important achievement during the reign or during the tenure of Oscar Onyema. Of course, he did not just come and dismantle all the existing structures he made. He built on it. There were several things that Oscar did in his tenure. Like you have mentioned, he was first of all the Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Now, during that tenure, he was able to stabilize the market. If you recall, in 2008, 2009, there were a lot of issues in the market. And in fact, after the succession crisis, where we had an interim administrator, Emmanuel Ekazabo, when Oscar was now appointed the chief executive, we saw a lot of transformation. And all the things that were on ground not being implemented, he was able to implement them. The first thing I would say, he had a very good succession plan, and for we brokers, you could see that the interaction between the floor base, we call ourselves floor, those of us who come to the floor most of the time, interaction between the floor based broker and the management of the NGS or NSE as at that time, became very robust. We now even provided what we call the brokers lounge, where brokers, when you want to relax your brain, you go to that level, you take your tea and you relax very well. So you can see that he had the interest of market operators, all the stakeholders at hand. Then another thing again I must mention, permit me, around the day,
yes,
he was
go ahead.
able to transform from, we were using what they call Horizon. We were able to transform from Horizon, that is the trading app, to XJ, which is very robust, and that is what is being used all over the world. So you can see that, and we made sure there was a seamless transition from the Horizon trading app to the XJ, or the exchange, as we call it now. And he made sure that every broker was trained on that new machine. And of course, my humble self was part of the training team. We trained over 3,000 traders, and you can see now people are using it seamlessly. Then, in this tenure, he also created what we call the Xbox, where operators like the daily member servers at that time, but now trading license holders can communicate, send messages to the exchange via electronic means. So it became very easy in terms of communication. And even for traded and listed companies, it made sure that instead of bringing physical results to the exchange, it passed from one hand to the other, people will see, take advantage. It made sure that online real time, the financials of these companies get to the exchange and everybody will see it at the same time. So there was no privilege given to any stakeholder. So these were some of the things he did. He also created the X Academy, which is doing quite well today in terms of training operators, other stakeholders, and even journalists like you. They train them on the best of reporting the market and, of course, some financial issues. Then he improved CSCS. Being the MD of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, he had to reorganize and improve CSCS. Of course, that was done by the appointment of Alhaji Waziri Jalo, who is now doing very well. In terms of market protection, the NSE, as at that time, also signed an MOU with EFCC. That is, when you have issues where brokers go to EFCC officials don't understand what happens and all that. So there was an MOU where we had EFCC officials come to the exchange, trained, and able to investigate some of the financial crimes that occur. Of course, also the establishment of a surveillance unit in the NSE. So these were all the achievements. I can go on and on
Mr.
mention so many. Yeah.
Thank you. But I mean, there's a new administration. There's a new leadership. Quite impressive. All you said about Oscar Onyema. What should be the focus of the new leadership at the NGX? In further repositioning the NGX group for global competitiveness.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm so happy with this new management. You can see that they were all part of Oscar Onyema's team in implementing some of these. So they are not new. Are you talking of Tebi Popola or Jude Shea-Maker, who have now assumed the position of Tebi Popola is now the group GMD?
Well, that's your business now for today, Tuesday, the 26th of March. I am Army Day for Lawrence, and I wish you all a great day ahead. And remember that the central bank interest rate decision announcement comes through at 12:30 p.m. later today. Don't miss that. It's bye for now.
This is 95.3 Business Now.